Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mr. English Channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Emily.
Hi, Emily. Hey, everyone. It is so great to be here with you today. We have a really important topic to talk about.
We do. Today, we are talking about how a simple conversation can change everything. It can even save a life.
Yeah, that sounds like a heavy topic, but it is actually a beautiful thing to think about.
Totally. It is about connection. It is about how we talk to each other every day.
So, Emily, let me ask you something. How many times today did someone ask you, "How are you?"
Oh, probably 4 or 5 times already. It's just automatic, right?
Exactly. And what did you say every single time?
I said, I'm fine, thanks, even if I was feeling tired.
Right, we all do that. In English, we use "how are you" like a simple hello.
We really do. We do not usually expect a long answer. We just say we are fine and keep moving.
But sometimes people are not fine. Sometimes they're hiding a lot of pain.
That is so true, Paul. People often hide their pain behind big smiles.
Why do you think we do that? Why do we hide how we really feel?
I mean, nobody wants to be a problem. We don't want to bother our friends.
Yeah, I know that feeling. You think, my friend is busy, I shouldn't complain.
Exactly. We think we have to be strong all the time, but keeping it inside is really hard.
It is exhausting, and that is why one conversation is so powerful.
Absolutely. Just one person taking the time to really ask, are you okay?
And not just the automatic "how are you," but a real, slow, honest question.
Right. Like saying, you seem a little quiet today. Is everything all right?
Yes, that is a great phrase for our listeners to learn. You seem a little quiet today.
It shows that you're paying attention. You notice them.
And noticing someone can make them feel so loved. It makes them feel visible.
Totally. Sometimes people feel invisible when they are sad.
They really do. And you do not have to fix their problems.
That's a huge point, Paul. Can we talk about that for a second?
For sure. I think we always want to fix things when our friends are sad.
Yes. If my friend says she's stressed, I immediately want to give her a plan.
I do the exact same thing. I become a life coach immediately.
But most of the time, they don't need a life coach. They just need a friend.
Right. They just need someone to listen. True listening is a rare gift.
It really is. Just sitting with someone and saying, I am so sorry. That sounds really hard.
That phrase is perfect. That sounds really hard. It validates their feelings.
Yes, it tells them that their pain is real, and it is okay to feel it.
So, what happens when we listen like that? What changes?
It takes the weight off their shoulders. They do not feel alone anymore.
Exactly. When you share a heavy bag with someone, it becomes lighter.
That is a beautiful way to say it, Paul. And sometimes that lightness is what helps them keep going.
Yeah. When people are in deep pain, sometimes they want to give up.
That is the hardest part. The idea of giving up means losing hope completely.
But a simple message or a phone call can interrupt that dark moment.
It brings a little light into the room. It reminds them that someone cares.
So, let's talk about reaching out. How do we do it naturally?
Good question. What is a simple way to check on a friend?
A text message is a great start. It's low pressure for the other person.
Totally. You can just text, hey, I was just thinking about you.
I love that message. It's so simple, but it feels so good to receive.
It does. It means out of nowhere, you were on someone's mind.
And you do not even have to ask them how they are doing. Just let them know you are there.
Right. You can say, hope you are having a good week. No need to reply.
No need to reply is the best phrase ever. It removes all the stress.
Exactly. The person feels loved, but they don't feel forced to have a long talk.
But sometimes a text is not enough. Sometimes a phone call is better.
When do you decide to call instead of text?
I think if I know my friend is really struggling, hearing a voice is different.
It is. A voice has emotion. You can hear their warmth.
Yeah, and they can hear your sincerity. They can hear that you really care.
Even if the phone call is short, just 5 minutes can change their whole day.
Absolutely. You can say, "Hey, I only have a minute, but I wanted to hear your voice."
That is beautiful. I wanted to hear your voice. It makes people feel so special.
And if they do want to talk, you are right there. You created a safe space.
What do you mean by a safe space in English?
It means an environment where you will not be judged. You can be honest.
I love that. We all need a safe space. We all need that one safe friend.
Hey, speaking of friends, let's take a quick moment to thank our amazing listeners.
Yes, if you are enjoying this conversation, please take a second to like this video.
And do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss an episode.
Also, share this video with a friend who is learning English. Maybe it will be the conversation they need today.
And let us know in the comments who's the person you call when you need a safe space.
Oh, that is a great question for the comments. I cannot wait to read them.
Me too. Okay, let's get back to the topic. Let's talk about body language.
Body language is huge. Sometimes people say, "I'm fine," but their body says the opposite.
Right, like when someone avoids eye contact, they look down a lot.
Or if they are sighing a lot. A heavy sigh usually means heavy thoughts.
Exactly. Or maybe they're just canceling plans all the time.
Oh, that is a big sign. When someone stops doing things they usually love.
Yeah, if your friend always loves movies but suddenly never wants to go, pay attention.
That is when you need to reach out, not to pressure them, but to check in.
You could say, "Hey, I noticed you haven't been coming out lately. Are you okay?"
That is a very kind way to say it. I noticed. It shows you care.
And if they say they are fine but you know they are not, what do you do?
That is tricky. You don't want to force them to talk, right?
Exactly. You cannot force vulnerability. They have to be ready.
So I usually say, "Okay, well, I'm always here if you want to talk later."
That is perfect. You leave the door open. They know you are available.
And sometimes they will text you 2 days later and say, "Actually, I do need to talk."
Yes, because they remembered that you left the door open for them.
Have you ever had a moment like that, Paul, where a small message helped you?
Oh, definitely. A few years ago, I was going through a really hard time.
I remember that. You were working so much and feeling completely burned out.
Yeah, I felt completely overwhelmed and I was just hiding it from everyone.
You did a good job hiding it. You were always smiling at work.
But inside, I was just exhausted. And then a friend sent me a random text.
Really? What did the text say?
It just said, "Hey man, you've been working hard. I'm proud of you."
Oh, wow. That is incredibly sweet. How did it make you feel?
Honestly, I cried a little bit. It just hit me at the exact right moment.
It is amazing how that works. That friend had no idea how much you needed to hear that.
Exactly. He just sent a quick message, but for me, it changed my whole week.
It gave you energy. It reminded you that your hard work was seen.
Totally. And that's why I believe so strongly that one conversation can save a person.
It is true, because pain grows when we are isolated. Connection stops the pain.
Right. Isolation is the real enemy. When we feel alone, problems look huge.
But when we talk about them, the problems shrink. They become manageable.
That is a great word for our students. Manageable. It means you can handle it.
Exactly. With a friend, everything is more manageable.
So, How can we practice being that kind of friend in English?
Well, learning the vocabulary of empathy is really important.
Empathy. The ability to understand and share the feelings of another person.
Yes, we need to learn phrases like, I am here for you, or take your time.
Take your time is a great one. It removes the rush from the conversation.
And if you want to practice using these phrases, we have an amazing tool for you.
We sure do.
All right, so getting back to our topic, what if we are the person who is struggling?
Oh, that is the other side of the coin. It is hard to ask for help.
It is the hardest thing in the world. Saying, I am not okay takes a lot of courage.
It really does. We feel like we are failing if we admit we are sad.
But admitting it is actually a sign of strength. It means you're fighting back.
I love that perspective, Emily. Reaching out for help is an act of bravery.
It is. So how do you do it? How do you tell a friend you are hurting?
You can keep it simple. You can say, hey, I'm having a rough day.
A rough day. That is very natural English. It means a hard or difficult day.
Right. And you can add, do you have some time to chat later?
That is a perfect way to ask. It respects your friend's schedule, but shows your need.
And most friends will say, of course, let's talk right now.
True friends will drop everything to help you out.
They really will. People are generally very kind when given the chance.
We just have to give them the chance. We have to let them see our real faces.
Exactly. Drop the fake smile. Be real.
Have you ever told someone you were fine and they didn't believe you?
Oh, my mom. She always knows. She has a radar for it.
Moms always know. You cannot hide anything from a mom.
You really can't. She will just look at me and say, no, you are not fine. Talk to me.
That is because she knows your baseline. She knows your normal behavior.
Right. And that is what good friends do too. They learn you're normal.
So when you act differently, they notice immediately.
Which is why spending time with people is so important. You have to build that history.
Absolutely. You cannot read someone's body language if you never see them.
So, invite your friends for a coffee. Go for a walk together.
Yes, a walk is the best time to talk about deep things.
Really? Why do you think a walk is better than sitting at a table?
Because you are not making direct eye contact the whole time. It is less intimidating.
Oh, that is so true. You are looking at the trees, walking forward. It feels easier to talk.
Exactly. It's a natural movement, so the conversation flows naturally too.
I also think driving in a car is a great place for hard conversations.
Yes, the car is a magical place for honesty. Same reason, no direct eye contact.
You just look at the road, play some soft music, and talk.
Those are the moments where real connection happens, where healing starts.
What about humor? Can laughing together help someone who is in pain?
Oh, absolutely. Laughter is a release of tension. It is very healing.
I agree. Sometimes you do not need to talk about the sad thing. You just need to laugh.
Yes, you just need your friend to remind you that joy still exists.
Exactly. A good friend can bring a little bit of joy into a dark room.
But again, you have to be careful. You should not make fun of their pain.
Never. The humor has to be gentle. It has to come from a place of love.
Like sharing a funny memory or telling a silly story about your own day.
Yeah, like the time I spilled coffee all over my shirt before a big meeting.
I remember that. You had to wear a jacket all day in the summer.
It was terrible, but telling that story always makes people smile.
It shows that life is still messy and funny, even when things are hard.
And that is the message we want to give to someone who is struggling.
We want to say, life is hard right now, but we will get through this.
We, not you. That is an important difference in English.
Yes, we will get through this means you are not doing it alone. I am with you.
It is a promise of teamwork, a promise of friendship,
Do you think technology has made us more connected or less connected?
That is a deep question. I think we are more connected to information, but maybe less to each other.
I agree. We see everyone's pictures, so we think we know how they are doing.
But a picture is not a conversation. A like on a photo is not a phone call.
Exactly. We need to go past the screen. We need to hear their voice.
So, the challenge for everyone listening today is simple.
Yes. Think of one person in your life who has been a little quiet lately.
Just one person. And today, send them a message or give them a call.
You don't have to be a hero. You just have to be a friend.
Just say, "Hey, I'm thinking of you. Hope you're okay."
It might seem like a small thing to you, but to them, it could be everything.
It could literally be the reason they decide to keep going today.
That is the power of our words. Let's use them to build people up.
I love that, Emily. This has been such a wonderful conversation.
It really has. I feel so lucky that we get to talk about these important things.
Me too. And we're so glad that all of you are here learning with us.
Learning English is not just about grammar and vocabulary.
Right. It is about connecting with other human beings around the world.
It is about sharing our stories and supporting each other.
Exactly. And you guys are doing an amazing job. Keep practicing.
Yes! Thank you all so much for watching and listening today.
Do not forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and drop a like on the video.
We will see you in the next episode of Mr. English Channel. Bye, everyone.
Take care, everyone. See you next time.